Welcome to a new episode of Baking with Caroline and her mom. I'm Caroline, that's Mom.
Hello there.
You will see that the light's a little weird, it's because it's nighttime.
It's nighttime.
So we're making today a no-bake bake. Yay! But it needs to cool down to a specific temperature before we can eat it. So we're filming it tonight so that we can eat it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Planning ahead.
Planning ahead. So this is a cheesecake that my dad made me when I went down to visit him. And it was spectacular. And it calls for, in its base, Biscoff cookies, which are those like fancy kind of spice cookies that you get on the plane. But we went with, as did Dad when he made it, spekulaas, which are also known as Dutch windmill cookies. And they're gingery and spicy and yummy, so kind of like Dutch Biscoff. So our first step is we have 8 3/4 ounces of spekulaas, which we're going to turn into crumbs. You can use your graham cracker crumbs if you're a fan, but why not use spekulaas?
Well, if you can't find them, then, you know, yeah.
We got ours at the Dutch store.
We did. Sometimes you see them in the store, I think.
Sometimes at Christmas, I think they have them.
Yeah. And it won't be that long until...
That's true. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I've never crumbed anything before, Ma.
Okay. Haven't you?
No. So, pulse?
Sure. So you have to press on first and then hold it down as you're pulsing.
Okay.
No, you hold it down and then when you lift your finger off it.
Yeah, so I didn't have to press on first.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. I always do.
We learn and we grow every day.
Yeah, me too.
But how crummy?
I think you could let it go a bit longer.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and
It'll only crumb a certain amount, right? It's not like it'll turn to powder.
oh, I don't think so, but are there any chunks in
Yes,
there?
there are some.
Well, then keep on going.
I think. You want to come look at the texture? There's some bigger chunks, but a little bit more. Cause look.
Yes, a little bit more. Okay. Maybe you should scrape down
Give it a
sides.
little stir.
Yeah.
Smells
Does it smell
yummy.
good? Yeah.
Smells like spekulaas.
That's a Christmassy smell,
It
right?
really is, yeah. And all this base is literally cookie crumbs and butter. I'm always worried about overdoing it with baking. That's part of my baking overthinking. I'm like, what if I do it too much? You can't undo.
Okay, now it says you're supposed to add the butter.
Should I pour it into the food processor?
Yeah, you don't need to pour it through the...
Oh,
No.
the hole's the best part.
Oh, that's the best part. Okay.
You feel like a real chef, you know, when you're like slowly pouring
Oh,
it
yeah.
in.
And when you're making mayonnaise
Yeah.
or something. I wouldn't do that because the crumbs are going to leap up at you.
Yeah, I'll just pour it on. Ow, ow.
Ooh, did it bite you? Baking is a dangerous sport.
It really is. Okay. So this is 2.5 ounces of melted butter. Ours is salted. It says unsalted, but then it calls for salt, so.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I'll scrape it. I know you were thinking it.
She can read my
You
mind
feel your
now.
Your little
Judgy
spatula
face.
judging thing.
Well done. Okay.
It's like, I get it. It's great.
Yeah, you're winding me up here, kid.
It's nighttime. Got a different energy at nighttime.
Uh-huh.
And then just pulse that.
It just says mix it. Does it look mixed?
Hmm?
Does it look mixed? Mm-hmm. There's probably butter on the sides there.
Scrape a little.
Yeah.
Come on. There's butter and
We need smell vision. We need smell vision,
Yeah.
right? Does it seem done to you?
Yeah, because then we just push it in.
That's right. Now you just pour it into the base of your... Oh, yes, your pan.
Our pan, which we prepared earlier. So it is a fluted
Loose bottom.
pan, which we debated whether this was the correct bottom. I think it's the correct.
Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of different bottoms.
Okay, so
sprinkle it in the pan.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so we're just going to plop it all in, and then
We're going to press it down.
it says to use a glass. It says in the instructions.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Does it go up the sides? I haven't.
Yeah, like it pushes itself up the sides, but it's not like
Uh-huh.
it's not one of your fancy ones where you have to like be aware of how much up the side it's going. You know?
Okay.
Okay, so we're just gonna give it a little
Oh,
wiggle.
look, it looks like chocolate,
Okay.
but we know it's not.
Don't film me while I do this. Okay. So it says that as you press, and it says quite firm because it's literally just butter and cookie.
Yeah.
It
Starts to push out.
starts
to the
to push
sides.
out to the sides.
And then I guess you pat the sides.
Yeah. But you want it to be like quite solid. Because it's not like we're not baking it. Like this is literally the crust, right? So you don't have to worry about over compacting it because it's not going to cook itself together.
Right. Looks good.
Okay, so now I'm just going to...
Oh, look at the cute way that it's up in the flutes there.
I'm just going to give those a little press down. But
Yeah. Oh, you're using your bare fingers.
no, it's all right. I'm very juicy. I'm very carefully only using one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at my bruise.
So from where it bit you?
No, it's from a work injury. A fridge bit me. I do get bit by a lot of inanimate objects.
If you use two fingers, you could do two
I know, but
flutes at the same time.
I feel like it will go up the nail of this one.
Ah, well,
You know?
Yes, and we've never heard of nail files. So.
No, and we hate that. That is the thing that we hate about using our hands.
Okay, looks
What do you
good.
think? Looks
Looks
good?
good,
It
yeah.
does look good, right? So now, we're putting this in the fridge to set up. The instructions said until needed. So I think once we've made our
Filling.
innards,
Yeah.
it'll be good to go.
Yeah. Of course, as usual, there's the where are we going to
We can't
put it
just
question.
balance it on something 'cause
No.
the bottom comes out.
We should have thought of this beforehand.
We planned this.
Yeah. Wait.
We're gonna pause and we'll be set up for the next step. We're back. We have cream cheese, room temperature,
1 pound.
1 pound. So 2 packages?
Yes.
2 packages. We have whipping cream, or 35% cream. Heavy cream, if you will. We have vanilla. We have lemon juice. We have kosher salt,
And we have sugar.
and we have sugar.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're putting everything except the whipping cream into our stand mixer with the paddle attachment. But you will need to find your whisk attachment for when we add the whipping cream. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Ready. So just both packages of this,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll need a bounce.
Yes, when you get there.
Okay.
Those are always fun to open. They usually need a pair of scissors.
What's teeth are for?
Ooh, on aluminum. Ouch.
Some of us had so much orthodontia that we don't feel pain in our teeth anymore.
All right.
One.
Mm-hmm. Just,
Throw it all over there. Nobody look that way.
yeah, it's disgusting over there.
There's an arrow that says open.
Oh, imagine that. Does it do anything?
I don't think it does now. Use your sharp little rat teeth.
They don't have teeth like that.
Everybody doesn't have sharp little rat teeth. Okay. And
3/4 of a cup of sugar.
okay, just a second. 3/4 of a cup of sugar. I was trying to decide whether to use the whole or not. It's late!
It looked like you were making it fly or something. Testing.
Making a music. Okay. 3/4 of a cup of
Sugar.
sugar.
It says here the juice of 1 lemon, which is about 4.5 teaspoons. And since we're not going to use your actual fruit of the lemon, we're going to use our wonderful...
You don't got time for that. 4.5 teaspoons?
Yes.
I left a little like sugar trail, like a slug.
Ooh.
Come on. Yeah. Okay.
And a quarter teaspoon. Sorry, it's late.
Cup of vanilla.
Yeah. Quarter teaspoon of Aunt Henny's vanilla.
Aunt Henny's vanilla. Quarter teaspoon. Hopefully this won't make it too brown.
Well, it's only a tiny
I'm
amount.
gonna go ahead and go this way. There we go. Look at us!
Oh, maybe we should decant it into something
After
smaller.
26 weeks, we figured out how to get vanilla out without getting it everywhere. Okay, next.
Oh yeah, well, did my phone just turn off? I think it's 1/8 teaspoon of kosher salt.
Kosher salt.
We must be among the few people in the world who has 1/8 teaspoon measure.
It's so cute.
It's very cute, yes.
Oh, wait, like you would pick more of this up in a pinch. Look at it. Look how cute it is.
Yeah, but you can't really
Okay,
tell the,
okay.
size.
Okay, well, yeah. Here. Teaspoon for comparison. Huh? Huh?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So now we're going to,
Mix.
now you're going to
Close it.
lock it,
And just stir, right? Like just gently.
mix at low speed to form a thick paste. Should we come and watch?
Making a really ridiculous noise.
Oh, kind of sloppy noise.
Ooh, it is forming a thick paste.
Ooh, let's look.
Think I need to scrape?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
That looks good. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, because there's like, you can still see bits of sugar, and we want the sugar to get all mixed in. Right?
Yes, we do, for sure.
So the recipe said that this is a really important part of how you get it to be so delicious and creamy, is that you mix it separate from the whipping cream. So that you have your paste before you add in the whipping cream, and then it smoothly mixes into the whipping cream as opposed to
Lumpily?
lumpy with all the bits
Okay.
of that the air gets to be added when you whip it.
Oh, I find that a bit unusual, really. I would have thought that whipping the cream first.
And then adding it in, yeah.
Yes.
But that would make it so much more complicated.
Oh, you're right, and that's how it would get lumpy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the thing about this cheesecake, this moment cheesecake, is it is smooth. So we'll just keep going for a bit until we get our, until it gets mixed in, Okay, what does it say in terms of how it is consistency at this point?
To form a thick paste and then increase to medium until soft and smooth.
Okay, the lumps are going away now. Okay, tell me if you think that this is soft and smooth.
Did you see it while it was being made? Oh, no, look.
No.
Well, I don't know. No.
Not quite? Okay.
Oops, let me show that. That's a lump on the end of my finger.
Yeah, but it could just be not a lump.
No, it was. When I put it in my mouth, it was definitely a little lump of cream cheese.
We want it to be as smooth as we possibly can.
Yes.
Because it's definitely much smoother than it was. Mm-hmm. So maybe another couple minutes. Does it give a time frame?
No, it doesn't. And you didn't watch your dad make this, eh?
No, it was made when I arrived, as were the ribs.
Ribs.
And then we had it with peaches and raspberries, and it was so good. I was spoilt.
You're spoiled here, too.
I'm spoiled here, too. It's just my base state.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Okay.
So you want to scrape all that down and also scrape off the beater
All right,
really
we're
well.
switching it out now,
We're
right?
switching out to the whisk. One thing you've got to say about this one is that it's not low fat.
No. But as I have expressed before, I see no point in a low-fat dessert.
You did say that last week.
Just
Yes.
don't have dessert.
Eat an apple.
Yeah.
To push in. That's it.
I just couldn't figure out which direction to turn it. Okay, here we go. Great. This is the part that I've never been good at. Because it's such a weird shape.
Yes, it's true. And usually you have to turn it over to get all the...
Yeah, I'm still doing this time.
Yeah, I'm just saying, to get all the deliciousness off. It is a bit awkward.
And then it like sneaks back over to the other side.
This is where you use your finger.
No.
Okay.
If it's going on my finger, it's getting licked off of said finger.
All right, that looks like enough. And how much whipping cream do we want? Let's have a look. It's quite a lot, if I recollect. I think that's why I bought more than one.
It's not, I don't think it's probably a full
12 ounces, yes. Fluid ounces, honey, because it's a fluid. So the measuring cup is what you need. That wet measuring cup.
I've never used the ounces kit. I've always found it annoying. I'm like, why are you even here?
This is why.
I don't understand how a measuring cup can be measuring the weight of something.
It's not. That's why it's a liquid measuring cup that you've got
But
there.
why is it fluid ounces?
Well, what does fluid mean?
Water, liquid.
Right.
But ounces means weight.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's illogical.
It's just less than one.
Oh, darn. Okay.
I actually put a little bit too much in. Just a little bit too much.
Rats.
Now we have all this whipping cream.
I know, you're
What
gonna-
will we do?
I don't know. We'll think of something.
Okay. Okay. Now, we pour it all in.
We pour it all in. And we probably use our, yeah.
Our trusty spatula. Okay.
Okay, so now what do we do?
Now we whip it.
Yeah, but not immediately because it's gonna,
Explode.
yeah, blah, blah, blah. Scrape the bowl and the beater. Switch to the whisk. Pour in the cream. Mix at low speed to combine. Then increase to high and whip until the mixture can hold stiff peaks.
Combined? Yes. Yes, combined. Look, it's leaving little trails.
Okay.
We'll just slowly step it up.
Yeah.
Like, not just go all the way to...
Terrifying.
Sorry, this is bothering me. This
What?
like chunk right here that it just kept missing. Just want to make sure it's all combined, and then
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can go for the whipping part.
Yeah, the whipping part will take 3 to 5 minutes
Yeah.
apparently.
Which we will make you guys watch in excruciating detail.
Oh, won't you put on some nice music?
Yeah, I will. I'll speed it up and put on some fun electro pop music. Alright. Bye. Alright, we're checking to see if it's formed stiff peaks. I think we're almost there. Don't you think?
Whoa.
Like almost, right? So just a little bit more.
Sure.
Down. I'll give it a scrape and then we'll do it for another like 30 seconds or so.
Okay.
Oh, it's so velvety smooth, you guys.
This one is all about texture, apparently, and no doubt the textural contrast between the super smooth filling and the crunchiness of the crust.
Yeah, and the smooth, creamy, kind of like milkiness of
unctuous.
the filling. Yeah, and then the like spiciness.
Of course, we're really looking forward to this.
Okay. Okay, so that brings us up to 5 minutes full. Full top. Maybe we're just. I think that's the best we're gonna get. Yeah. Okay. It feels like it's just getting looser as we stir.
Well, one of the problems of this is that this is an
The cream
American
cheese.
recipe,
Okay.
and it calls for heavy cream, and we don't have such an animal in
Is
Canada.
heavy cream more than whipping cream?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Let's do
So
it.
we're getting our crust. Seriously? It turns the wrong direction.
You want me to do it? I think you're turning it the wrong direction.
No, let's do it.
There.
To turn towards you, not away. Okay, moving that over. And we're just plopping the whole thing in, right?
Right. Oh, look at that. So creamy when it goes in. Yummy. Oh, doesn't that look lovely? Look, it's got a dome.
Well, no, now what we do is...
Oh, we're doing something?
Yeah, we take our spoon and we give it little swoops.
Oh.
Swoop, swoop.
Angel wings on the top. Lovely.
Swoop.
And then you get to lick the spoon, Caroline.
Someone has to. I mean,
Oh, good. Taking one for the team.
you're welcome, guys. Okay, so we're gonna put this in the fridge. Oh, we're gonna cover it. Pause. Don't pause. I mean, you guys pause. I'll be back in a second.
Cover it with plastic wrap.
With cling film.
Hopefully it's wide enough, the cling film.
Just trying to make sure it's evenly distributed because it seems like.
Gravity will do that,
Is our counter
ultimately.
lopsided?
Could be. I sometimes think the stove is lopsided.
And maybe the whole house is. Maybe the whole house is leaning slightly this direction.
Oh, I hope not.
I don't think it has to be like. I think we're just protecting it from fridge smell, you know? Okay. Putting it in the fridge. We're letting it sit. It's supposed to reach an internal temperature of 4 degrees Celsius. We're not going to test it. We're just going to assume that by noon tomorrow, it will be at 4 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
And then we'll show you how to make the yummy raspberry coulis that goes on top.
Ooh.
Any kind of like seasonal fruits would be pretty good. We had it with peach. It was so good.
Yeah, but it's not
But it was
season.
like Southern Ontario peaches in
Yeah.
August. So
Yeah.
okay, see you tomorrow. Hi, we're back. Well, I'm back. Mom's eating lunch. So what I'm doing now is making the raspberry coulis. I don't know what a coulis is, but it's basically squished raspberries. So we have a full bag of frozen raspberries that we microwave for about a minute. And now we're just going to squish. Squish until they're delicious. Squish-licious, if you will. Can you see? Yes, good. So this is exhausting and your arm hurts, and I quickly switched to a regular spatula for squishing, and if someone makes this for you, know that they truly love you. Ta-da! Ta-da! Okay, so next we're going to unpan it. This is the fun trick that I saw on the Great British Bake Off.
Ooh.
For your loose bottom pies. Hopefully it will work.
What is it?
So get in there. We have a mug. We have our cheesecake. Probably should save that. Oh well. Now, hopefully this will let it fall.
You let it fall.
Maybe not.
Your dad did this?
No.
Ah.
Great British Bake Off.
Right.
Oh, should we have like
Uh-oh.
No, it's not set enough. Look.
Yeah, yeah.
Ta-da!
It is.
No, it's coming.
Okay, are we
We're re-putting it back in.
recombobulating it?
Recombobulating it because I don't trust it.
Okay.
But ta-da!
That's a cool idea.
Yeah. Should just fall off, especially if you have like a crust, right? If you have a full crust.
A side crust, yeah.
It'll just fall right off.
Yeah. I think it's because there's no side crust.
Yeah. Okay.
So next we're going to
Eat it! Okay, here we are. It's a little bit of a failure.
Yeah, it
Didn't
is.
set up. So I think maybe we didn't get to stiff peaks, but can you get to stiff peaks? I don't know. I will tag my father in this and make him explain to us why it didn't work.
Meantime, although it looks terrible,
I'm sure it's delicious.
my God, so creamy.
And did you get any of the spekulaas?
No, I'm just gonna do that now.
That little bit of ginger and nutmeg. Even if it does look like a bowl of goo, it's delicious.
Oh.
Isn't the spekulaas bit really nice?
Wow. Oh. I just think about it. It's half cream cheese and half whipping cream, so.
Yeah, I can't go wrong.
Yeah.
So, if you try this home, let us know if yours set up properly.
Or wait for Caroline's dad to respond to
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
what we did wrong. And then try it, because it's going to be a hot weekend. It's great for an unbaked dessert. It's probably the last hurrah of hot weather.
It's delicious, though. Okay. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.